How's everybody doing today? We are going to be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Mossman, the heroic spy and master of camouflage. He is a collector's edition. It says he's got moss-like fur that smells like pine. He was a Walmart exclusive. It says here, retro play with modern posing, made by Mattel. So if we take a look at this box, really cool artwork. We've got Beastman up here, or not Beastman, Mossman up here on the top. I'm not sure who this fella is down here, but that might be a cool figure to come eventually. And then we have the Eternia playset, which we know was just released not too long ago, kind of showing up back here. And then we also have a dinosaur. So I'm not sure if we're going to get some of the dinos or not, but that would be interesting. I never had any of those as a child, so it'd be kind of cool to take a look at the modern version of those. In the box, it looks like we've got some armor pieces. We have an additional head sculpt. Looks like a mace, two different types of mace, or a mace and a flail. As we go around to the side of the box, we've just got some kind of flowery type stuff. And then the back is where the really cool picture is. Now, this could almost be like a poster framed. Actually, that's not a bad idea at all. Maybe if we just cut it off flat right there and just kind of put that in a frame, that might make a pretty cool piece of wall art. On this side, we can see Thunder Punch He-Man down here inside the, like, Brontosaurus type thing. Now, if this thing was walking on all four legs, He-Man would be pointed straight at the ground, so I'm not sure how exactly that would work out. But if we get that dino, then we'll definitely give it a try. So that's about it for the outside of the package. We're going to go ahead and dive down on him and pull him out of the box. So here we have Mossman pulled out of the box, and as you can see right off the bat, this left hand here, it even has a little slot, but it will not hold that weapon. The hand needs to be curled just a little bit more. It just doesn't do a very good job of staying there. But let's go ahead and look at some of these other accessories real first. Yeah, see, we just fell. But we have like the flail, and I think it would have been cool if they would have put an actual chain on there, but for what it is, this works. It's an alright accessory. Probably won't use it a whole lot. Then this appears to be a much better gripping hand. If you wanted to take the open hand off and put this gripper on, he would probably hold on to these weapons a lot better. Just you can see how tight these fingers are closed here in comparison to that one. So I might be able to heat that up and bend it back shut, but for now, it's open just a little too far. The additional head sculpt that we got was really cool. I'm digging this one a lot. I would have been okay if this just would have came on there, but it's not flocked like the rest of the body is, but it's still a really cool looking head sculpt. As far as his armor goes, he's kind of got like the Beastman-like armor that they put with him. A lot of people just kept him with no armor. I believe the original vintage toy had no armor with him, and this was like an armor pack maybe that came out later. So the original one would have been just flocked, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is what he looks like with the armor on, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it off because I'm probably going to keep him armor free for how I'm going to display him. So those just unsnap right there, pull right off. Another reason is I don't want that rubbing on the flocking and kind of wearing it down prematurely. As far as this, we'll just pop the head off. His head is on there snug. And then the body will come apart at the waist and you can pull that down off the bottom. And we'll slide this other head on real quick just to get an idea. Oh, these heads are tight. Very, very tight. Oh, I think that's clicked into place right there. See how well you can see that? Pretty cool looking face. As far as his articulation, we'll go over his articulation and then I'll put this head back on because it's going to articulate the same way. So he can look to the left. Yep, and so it wasn't all the way on that peg. Really doesn't seem like it's wanting to go all the way onto that peg. Okay, look to the left. Look to the right. He can look down about that far before his chin starts hitting his chest. And then he can look up pretty far. As far as his arms go, we'll go up here. They do completely swivel all the way around. He does not have a bicep cut, but he does have a single jointed elbow. It can bend up there pretty decently. As far as his legs, he can go out to about there. Kick forward. Kick backward. You do have a single jointed knee, as well as a hinged, and it's got some rotation on the foot peg. And there is a boot cut, even though he's not wearing a boot. If you wanted to switch out the slapper, oh, everything's so tight on this guy. Then you could put this little grabbing hand in, his weapon gripping hand. And we'll see if this holds his weapon in. Oh yeah, now see, that's a much tighter fit. That's going to stay there. Some weird movement in the hips here. He's being just all around a little bit more of a stiff character. I don't know if that's the flocking in there causing that. There's a look at him with the alternate head sculpt. And I am going to go ahead and put the classic Beastman head back on. I keep saying Beastman. I don't... Mossman. There, you heard that snap. And that's because it is a Beastman head. It's Beastman, you know. You guys know Mossman came from Beastman. Or vice versa. I think it would have been really cool had they done an orange flocked version or a red flocked version actually to create Beastman. That would have been really neat. As far as this goes, it's different. It feels different. The flocking feels different. It's just so soft. It's not really what I was expecting. Give me just a second. Oh yeah. Did the smell test. We definitely have some pine scented something going on here. Pretty strong when you get him up close, but as of just like from here, I can't really smell it till I get him up close to my nose. Then I can definitely smell him. You can still see some of his muscle detail here and on the back, but the flocking hides a lot of that. It's just really cool. It's really cool how soft he is. This head's gonna still have the same functionability as the other head. Doesn't look down very far, but it can look up quite a bit. So that's basically it. Oh, he's not wanting to stand up. We might have to put some of those custom stands on there. As you see, he's got flocking around the edges of his feet here, and it kind of just makes him a little bit off balance. But there he is. There's Mossman, the exclusive. So all we have left to do now is kind of go through this comic book just a little bit more. It says Masters of the Universe, Poison from the Stars. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just kind of going to open it up and let you guys get a little look at it. You can pause it if you want to. There's King Hiss in there. And then we got Mossman down here. Stratos flying around. Got He-Man. So yeah, pretty cool little comic. We'll have to take that and go through it a little more. I wish they wouldn't put them in there like that and bend the corners up, but it just seems to be the way that they do things. There is Mossman. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, tell someone you love them, and I hope you have a blessed day. I'll see you next time.